and go.
Hi, it's Kate. We're going to do some yoga for runners today. So just getting into the hamstrings, the glutes, a little bit into the outer hips, all those areas that are a little crunchy after you go for a long run or just a short run. So coming into downward facing dog. And just take a breath here. You can bend your knees, let your hips reach up and back. Just make some space. And then start to straighten through the legs. You'll inhale, reach up through your right leg. And as you exhale, just open the hip. Really reach that leg up towards the sky as you start to soften the knee. And then exhale, come forward, pull the knee into the belly. Just step the foot between the hands. You'll just lower your back knee. Deep breath in, really let yourself lift up. As you root the tailbone here, you're going to feel a deeper stretch through that front left leg. Really press firmly into your front foot. And then exhale, just start to tip towards the right. So if your hand comes down, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. And maybe reaching a little bit farther back, getting into that psoas. Deep breath here. Exhale, left hand is going to come down. Bring your right hand to your knee and just twist here. So just rinsing out the spine. On your next exhale, bring both hands to frame the front foot. And then gently start to walk the fingertips back. So if your hands don't come all the way to the ground here, you can just bring blocks underneath them. You're going to start to lengthen your heart forward, getting into that right hamstring. Maybe start to pull the toes towards the shin. Try to level out the pelvis here. Use the hands to lengthen the heart and just breathe. So finding a soft edge, not letting yourself get to that point of sensation that you can't breathe through it. And as you inhale, walk your hands forward. You're going to come wide to the edges of the mat with your hands. Press into the outer border of your right foot. Back knee stays down. You're going to soften your right knee and just lengthen your heart here. So you're going to get into that outer right hip a little bit. And just breathe. Let the heart soften. Try not to take any tension in the shoulders. Inhale, walk the hands back in so they're under the shoulders. Wiggle your right foot to the edge of the mat and make sure the foot's parallel with the edge of the mat. Press into the hands and then tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. So your quad is energized. You're focusing on the stretch right at that base of your hip flexor. Keep lengthening the heart forward. Pull your right hip back. Breathe here. If this is too much, you can always set your back knee down. And then as you exhale, you're going to tuck your back toes if you put them back down. Pull your hips up and back, and just step your right leg back in space. Take a breath in your down dog. Bend the knees again. Reach the hips up and back. Drop the head. And then straighten through the legs. Deep inhale, lift your left leg up. As you exhale, outer spiral that hip and just softly let the knee open. Pressing into both hands. Next exhale, round forward, pull the knee into the nose, step the foot between the hands, and as you inhale, sweep the arms up. So same thing on the other side. Root your tailbone down. If you notice any big differences between this side and the other side, you're pretty normal. As you exhale, reach your left fingertips towards the earth, lift up and out of the side body on that right side, and gently tip back, getting into the psoas. Next exhale, the right hand's going to float down. Left hand's going to come to that left leg and just take a gentle twist here. So again, just releasing through the spine and try to keep the pelvis stationary. Exhaling from here, bring both hands down. Walk the fingertips back, start to straighten the front leg. So again, blocks can come under the hands if you need to. Start to pull the left toes towards the left shin. Work to level out the pelvis and lengthen your heart forward here. So try not to round through the shoulders. Keeping even weight through both legs. On your next inhale, walk the hands forward. Take your fingertips to the edges of the mat. You're going to press into the outer border of your left foot. So get really firm there. Don't let the ankle get sickled. And then from here, you're just going to lengthen the heart forward. Letting that left knee open out and just breathe. Shoulders soft, jaw stays soft. Inhale, walk the hands back under the shoulders so they're inside the left foot. Wiggle that foot to the edge of the mat and press the foot down. Outer border of the foot's parallel with the mat. Tuck your back toes. Lengthen your heart forward. You can walk your hands out a little bit. Really make sure your back quadricep is charged up here. You're drawing your left hip gently back in space as well. Breathing through sensation. One more deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, you're just going to round through the belly, step that left foot back. Come into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath.